Hi guys, welcome back to Derby Koi. As you can probably tell again, I'm not at Derby Koi headquarters. Popped out today, just been up the koi collection. Now this is something I was supposed to do, I don't know, a month, 6 weeks ago maybe. I was supposed to do a pond visit. On the day I was going to do it, it was absolutely torrential rain, and I mean torrential, biblical weather, so it had to be cancelled. And I kept saying, you know, I'll rearrange it and come up. And that's pop up to Ken's today, so I finally managed to come out and do this pond visit to meet Earl. I've met him before at one of the shows. Was it the National?
Yeah, the big KS.
Yes, the BKKS. I met him, and I said I'm going to have to rearrange it, and I've sorted it out. And as you can see, it's not raining, so we're here today. This is Earl.
Hello.
So, and that's Earl's pond. So we'll have a chat with Earl and talk about his ponds that he's had. I think this is his third pond.
It is,
and he says it's forever pond, but I don't believe him. Everybody I've met, no, this is my forever pond, and they always do something and upgrade it and do something else, so, but you never know. So we'll spin you around and we'll have a chat with Earl. Okay, well, this is Earl's pond. As you can see, it's a brick built one with a lovely window and some jump guards.
Yeah,
quite a few fish in there.
Litres.
I've just seen your tench as well.
Did you see it? Yeah.
I've just seen his tail in the sun.
They sometimes call them black doctors because they say if another fish rubs against them, it heals the other fish.
Oh, right, okay.
Apparently.
Yeah. So he's got a, how big did you say it was?
13,000 litres.
The tench.
Oh, tench, he's probably about 70 to 80 cm.
He's got about a 70 cm black tench, and I've just seen his tail over there in the sun over there. As he come past, I just caught the tail of it. So he's in there somewhere, quite a large thing. But yeah, he's got quite a few variety in here. Some big ones as well.
Yeah, I need to thin it out a little bit.
So, this is Earl again. So, tell us about your ponds and how you got into koi keeping. And
Well, I've been in koi keeping probably 25, 30 years. This is my third pond, as far as my wife is concerned. My ever pond. I originally had a wooden pond, sleeper pond, probably about 1,000 litres. My sons had some fish in there because they didn't want them in the house anymore. My wife didn't want them in the house anymore because the kids weren't looking after them. Yeah. She was having to do all the cleaning, which I didn't mind. So then in the end we built an outside pond, which, like I said, was about 1,000 litres, and then the fish started getting bigger and bigger, outgrowing the pond. So we decided to build another pond. It was another sleeper pond with a liner. We then decided we wanted to put a window in it, so I purchased a window to put out in it. And then when I transferred the fish to the pond, an outside pond, a holding pond, we cut the hole in the sleeper pond to put the new window in, and realised it was all rotten on the inside. So I must have had a small leak on the inside, and externally to the pond it was perfect condition. There was nothing wrong with it. So then it was an emergency to build another pond. We even looked at the EZ ponds, the prefabricated ones, but the wait time for them was like 16 weeks. So that was out of the question. So I needed something urgently. And luckily, having a brother-in-law who's a builder, he was able to pull the stops out and build one for me, which was a bit more money than I was expecting to pay in the first place, you know, by a few thousand. But yeah, and then we ended up with this one. We use a Pro-3M, Oasis Pro-3M Clear,
which is
drum filter.
That one there.
Which is my little tiny filter house. Everything is automated. The pumps are all automated on an app. Everything apart from the feeder, but the feeder just looks after itself. But everything else on this pond is actually automated. I did that so that I could do it when we were away on holiday. I can check on things. You know, we've got cameras like everyone does with their ponds. So there we are. And quite a few of my fish I've got have actually been given. So some of them I don't even know what type they are because I don't know. And the person I got them from didn't know what they were either. You know, so but I've said to my wife she can't keep telling people that I've got a pond because
they just want to keep.
They keep wanting to
and you
give
can
me
only
them.
have so many in there.
You know, they get so big and they can't look after them, and then they want someone else to look after them, which ends up near me.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm trying now to get rid of some of my fish to give to people.
Yeah.
We've got some albino grass carp in there, which are probably nearly 20 years old. One of them, I believe, is between 85 and 90 cm.
Right.
His depth of his body is probably 10 cm to 15 cm on its own. You know, so yeah, when you get to have a little closer look, and you'll see some of the new fish I've had. My wife names some of them as well, which is quite funny.
Graham used to do that.
I've got a Kia Shiro in there. I think I've said that correctly, and she calls it Ruby.
Right.
And we used to have a Tancho. She used to call that Spothead.
Spothead. That's a good one.
Yeah, so I think I've got a golden corn in there, which is quite a nice fish. It's just down there now. I believe it's a golden corn.
That one there.
Wrong.
That's, I'd say,
or would you say it's a Ogon?
Looks like a Yamabuki Ogon to me, with the scaling on it.
Yeah. I've tried to look on the pictures and all that sort of thing, to try and identify some of the fish, and it's not that easy, is it? Sometimes. So that one was donated to me, and is that a Shiro with a ladder down?
No, that's a
not a Shiro.
Kikikura. So that's more like Kikikura, that one.
Right, there's two of those, and they were both donated to me as well, just this year.
Yeah.
Hence why I need to start thinning out my fish, because obviously the other smaller ones are going to get bigger.
Yeah. And you can see that's actually probably, is that your big one down there, your grass carp?
Probably either that one or that one.
I think it's the one at the back. I mean, the one at the front's a decent size on that. I think the camera's not showing the actual size, but yeah, that is a good size, good length on it for a grass carp.
Yeah, they've got a few butterfly koi in there, you've probably seen. And moa, what did you call it? Not Goromo, the other one.
Koromo.
Was it Goromo?
Koromo.
Koromo.
I've just seen the tail of the blacking again, and that's over there he is. Yeah. You won't see him on camera, he's just over there.
As I say, it's not easy
Keep
to
catching
see
his
them.
tail.
I normally can feed them by hand, but I haven't this year, so they're a bit skittish.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to next year, because I've just been so busy with life and building ponds.
Yeah, 3 of them.
And trying to get them all going, yeah. And trying to keep the fish alive.
A homemade backy shower?
Yes, that's
Can't beat a DIY build.
No, I keep saying I'm going to change it, then I think, well, why? It works.
It works.
It does its
the job, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I've got Backy Home in there, and the other stuff, the rocks. My memory's terrible.
Alpha Grug.
That's it, Alpha Grug, yeah. So yeah, that was on my old wooden pond, but it does the job. Like everybody at the beginning of the year, I had quite a lot of parasite problems and trying to get them under control. I did actually have goldfish in here as well at that point.
Yeah.
But the treatment I was putting in to try and get rid of the parasites, the goldfish weren't happy about. So a few of them died, and a few had to put them out of their own misery.
Yeah, that's a shame when that happens, unfortunately.
Yeah. So having to PP the pond that many times, and I don't like doing that either, but it was the only way I could get it under control. And Fluchem and all them, I've tried that many different things. It costs a fortune, as we all know.
Yes.
And if it doesn't work.
Yeah, treatments are not cheap, unfortunately. It's just, like you say, you do one treatment and then it hasn't quite worked. You go do another treatment and try again. It's very frustrating at times.
Yeah, it took me several months to get it all under control.
Yeah, I think a few people, especially last year, I don't know what it was, a few people really struggled.
Yeah, everyone seemed to be struggling.
Yeah, really bad last year. I don't think this year's been as bad. It's been a lot better this year. Want to have a quick look in?
Yeah, go in there.
Yeah.
Not the tidiest of places, but it's...
Oh, you ain't seen my one yet, properly. It's a lot tidier than mine at the moment.
I've got nets at the top, treatments, some treats for them, detox. Yeah.
Oh, you got the cacti as well?
Yeah, I'll use that as well. Like I said, everything's automated. You can see on the boxes they're like smart switches all over the place. So we can control it all manually, or it can all be controlled by the app. Yeah. There's some strange bloke got one of these stuck on his...
Oh, I wouldn't trust him. I don't know where he got him from. It's a right dodgy one, he is.
So I've got a skimmer, which is a 30,000 litre pump on it.
Yeah.
And that actually, in all 4 corners, I've got returns So it comes through the skimmer and
Yeah.
then goes through the returns, and I get like a whirlpool effect at the bottom, and that helps get the food, all the waste
Yeah.
down to the bottom drain. The only thing I did wrong when I did this, because I had a 3-inch bottom drain on my old pond, and when I had the opportunity, I should have changed it to a 4-inch, but I just didn't.
Yeah.
And then once it all built, it was too late.
Yeah.
You know, so I thought, oh well. But the 3-inch, it does its job. I don't have really any issues with it. It's just one of those where you think you should have done it.
Yeah, I mean, a
You
lot
know.
with the bigger diameter you go, you got to have more pull through it to keep it clean.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, I haven't got the pull on mine. I got a 4-inch. When I done mine, I got the 4-inch, and I haven't got the pull on it
Yeah.
with the filters I had.
Well, this
So
is
that's why I have to
this
jet
is
it out.
gravity fed anyway.
Yeah, that's why I have to jet it out.
Yeah.
So yeah, but like I say, with gravity fed, you can purge it a bit as well.
Yeah,
Help
which
purge
I did.
it well,
I did
clear it
put in.
out.
I did put in a purge point. That's one thing I did do right.
Yeah.
But it was trying to keep the costs down as well, because having to put a pond in so quickly at short notice was costing me a fortune. So it's like trying to keep the costs down and stop getting earache from
Yeah.
you know who, you know, about how much I'm spending.
Yeah.
But
Oh, I never
it's done now.
tell him how much I'm spending.
Oh, I don't tell everything.
Well, I tell, but I don't tell the right price.
Right.
Oh, I haven't said that on camera.
No, not me.
It's Mikey. It's Mikey's and on.
You know, I've got more. What they called it? Filter K1 and K3, I think.
Yeah.
And I also got these in there.
Oh yeah, the little Oasis
Yeah.
things. Yeah.
Which-
Can't I call them, but yeah.
Yeah,
The
they're
pads.
quite good.
Pond pads. Is it a pond pad?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I've got 2 air pumps feeding that, because I've got more in there than you're supposed to have.
Yeah.
They only recommend 65 litres. I've got probably about 100.
So it takes a bit more air to get it moving.
Yeah, and to get it moving, you need to put more air in. So, which is what I've done.
Yeah.
So I've gone, as I always do, against the rules.
Rules are meant to be broken.
Yes. And what I also do is I don't have the pump, because I've got a 20,000 litre pump which is pulling it back to the pond. And I don't have that on maximum, because I'm trying to get as much retention time with the media
Yeah.
as possible, but still keep a flow per hour.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, that's what I'm trying to achieve. So I've got 4 air pumps on my system. I've got the central one, which is off at the moment because they've just been fed, because it's all automated. See, when it comes to feeding time, they all shut down,
Yeah.
and then once feeding time's over, after about half an hour, they all start back up again.
Yeah.
And I've got an air curtain as well, which then anything that's left over can go to the skimmer
Yeah.
via the air curtain.
Yeah.
So there, yeah.
That's a really good setup you got. Like I say, that automation's really good.
I've got a manual, well, not a manual, but this gives through the blue, the top up.
Yeah.
So I haven't actually got a drainage on the pond. I rely on this draining water off permanently.
Yeah.
Like every 20 minutes it's draining off like a litre of water, and then it gets topped up by this.
Yeah.
So over 24 hours
You'd have done
it adds
the
up.
right percentage of change and
Yeah.
water change. Yeah.
At the beginning of the year I tend to salt the pond to help them through from the beginning of the winter. You know,
Yeah.
coming out of the winter, I try and salt it a bit to give them a bit of a help,
Yeah.
and also to stop some of the parasites that might start to.
Yeah, because over the winter they'll have parasites, but they're dormant, so hopefully it'll help with that. Yeah.
So I try and do that every year, only to a 0.3 percentage, but I have gone to 0.6, which I don't like doing, but
Yeah.
it's what we have to do, isn't it?
If you have parasites, it is, yes. It's well, it depends
See
on
the
the
air
parasite.
pumps now
Oh yes, just
that's
kick
going
back
back
in.
on now, and later on that will stop and the air curtain will start.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, it makes life a lot easier, and you can spend more time looking at your fish
Yes,
rather
that's
than
the thing.
cleaning and monitoring.
As I said, I love my easy pod I got
Yeah.
at the moment, but for me, I love cleaning it. It gets me in touch with the pond, and it
Yeah.
gives me something to do.
Yeah,
But obviously, I'm going drums, so it's just going to give me a bit more freedom to do other things that I need to do.
you won't.
You know.
Once it's like a black and white colour TV. You don't go back.
Yeah.
You know, once you've had a drum, that's it.
Oh, so I've got the one on the bunker now, and I am missing going in and out and doing that at the moment, because it's all new. Drums
Yeah.
are new to me having them, so it's going in there now. Like I'll come home from work and I'd go in, I'd check it. Oh, does it need cleaning? Okay, I'll spend boil it for 20 minutes or whatever and
Yeah.
top the water up, but I don't do it. I just leave it. I just come home and that's
it's done.
fine. Just feed
Yeah.
the fish.
Yeah.
And so it's just getting used to it.
Yeah.
I am missing it, but I've got to get used to not doing it twice now when that one's done. So I'd come home from work, I'd spend an hour cleaning the filters and stuff. So I get an hour back every day, every few days as well. So
We can spend that just sitting, relaxing, enjoying the fish.
Well, somebody did say once, keeping koi is relaxing.
No,
I
it's
wish
not.
I knew it was. I'd give them a right kicking somewhere.
Yeah.
There is the time, I must admit, there is times, and I just sit there, I thought, just sit and watch them, I
Yeah.
love it. Even if it's just for 5 minutes, just to sit and watch them before there's an issue. Oh, did he flash? And,
Yeah.
Even when you're relaxing just to watch it, you're watching in the corner, right? Did he just flash then? Even though he didn't, it's
Yeah.
there. So, but yeah.
Yeah, we sometimes sit in the evening and put the light on and it lights up the whole pond then,
Yeah.
and you could just see all the fish much better and sit there and relax and
Yeah.
try not to fall asleep because you relax so much. And then wake up about 10 o'clock and think, God, it's a bit nippy, isn't it?
No, but you've got a really good setup here. I like the automation's brilliant. I do like all that.
Yeah.
Graham does all the automation stuff as well. So
It does make life easier.
yeah, I don't know if I got that far yet, but that's something I may do at a later date.
Yeah.
With certain things.
It's so easy to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you just buy little switches and they're only like smaller than a matchbox, and then you just wire into them, and that gets controlled by an app. You can then control the unit via the app with timings whenever you want, when they want to come off, when they're coming on,
Yeah.
and all that sort of thing. So yeah, and it helps save some electricity as well, because then you've not got everything going on at once.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've got 4 air pumps, and they're all controlled individually, so I can control when one comes on, the one turns off, and vice versa.
Yeah.
But yeah, it does make life a lot easier. Got to use technology. That's what it's there for, to try and
Absolutely,
make
yeah,
life
yeah,
easier.
yeah.
And like when I go away as well, because I can see what's going on, I can control it. You know, if I think something needs a bit more, if it's suddenly
It's very hot
heat
or whatever.
wave,
Yeah, you
I
want a
can
bit
put
more oxygen.
air on.
Yeah. No, it's really good having that. It's something I'm going to look into more. Definitely.
It is quite simple to do. I can always help you with that if you need help.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that. Well, yeah, this is a really
My
good.
wife did all the art. She did these herself.
And your wife did these, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, very good. Very nice.
I've got some old slates available from when we had our roof done, and my nickname is Duke.
Yeah, okay. In fact, I've got to say that was my mum's favourite song.
Yeah.
My mum loved that song. The younger generation that watches won't have a clue what I'm talking about.
No.
No, they won't have a clue what they're talking about, but that was my mum's favourite song. And my mum, when she had a record, it's old cassette tapes then or whatever, and when I was younger, can you put this on cassette for me? But and that's put, play it over, so she'd put the cassette in, and that's the only song she'd listen to.
Yeah.
Turn the tape over to you, and
Same
you
then.
one song, the whole cassette.
Oh, bless.
That's what she used to do, and that drove me absolutely balmy with the same song on repeat.
Yeah.
Again,
Brilliant.
cassette tapes, the young generation wouldn't have a clue.
No.
What a cassette, you give a cassette tape now, what the hell's this?
Yeah, what's that about?
Where'd you put your earplugs in? You know?
Yeah,
Where'd you plug it in? They're all hiding.
Yeah, they're good at that.
Well, fish are good at that. You get the camera out and they go camera shy.
I think it doesn't help, like I said, because I've not been hand feeding them this year, where I normally would do. And there's quite a few new ones that aren't used to me yet as well.
Yeah.
So you get one jump and they all go. This is where the pump is and the circulation. So you've got the skimmer there, so it pulls in through the pump, and then there's pipe where it goes to all 4 corners.
Yeah.
As you can see, some of them are slightly turned down, so you get an equal flow all the way around. Yeah, but it's all controlled.
That's a nice setup you got here.
And the pan net's not big enough for the grass carp, the albino grass carp.
Is it a 60 you got there or?
I think it's an 80. It's still not big enough. But they go the full width of it, put that way. They don't like being netted either.
Well, if they're not used to it, a lot of fish
No.
don't really. I don't like netting unless I have to. I don't like
I
getting
only
out.
net them to scrape them if I have
Yeah.
to. That's the only time they ever get netted.
Okay guys, so just got back from Earl's. Great visit. I want to say a massive thank you to Earl and his wife for inviting us down and your hospitality and showing us around your great setup, and you got some lovely fish. So massive thank you, Earl. And yeah, really thoroughly enjoyed that. It was nice to get out and do a pond visit again. Really did enjoy that. So as you see, back home now, just going through stuff here. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Pop on over to Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. Hit that bell for the notifications, and there's a new thing now called hyping. Don't know what it does, but if you can press that as well, I'd appreciate it. So until the next one, as always, stay safe, jobs are good 'un.